All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between, it is time. Finally, it's currently raining like crazy outside, but I don't care. That's actually the perfect weather right now for what we're doing. It is time for the inaugural Mactrical MFB Beyblade tournament. I have 16 Beyblades. I got a bracket set up. I don't know if I'm not lazy, I might edit it in and show you on a screen, but we have 16 Beyblades here. Some of the originals from my collection, which don't worry, we've got unboxings ready to go. That'll be coming up. But for now, it's time to get this tournament going. I'm gonna show you some of these matchups. All right, here we go. Round one. Let's just show you. All right, single elimination. Each round is gonna be increasing number of games in the series, or it's like basically like MLB playoff style. First round's best of 3, second round's best of 5, you know. Last 2 rounds are going to be best of 7. But the first battle we got is going to be, all these are Hasbro, by the way. I'm a bum. All I have is Hasbro. For now, again, I got some unboxings ready to go. But the first round is going to be El Drago Destructor Hasbro version versus Death Quetzalcoatl Hasbro version. We've got Forbidden Ionis, also Hasbro, which, I mean, it's not as much of a compromise, versus Torch Ares, the version that came with the Bay Locker. So it's like orangish brown. We have Spiral Fox, the Destroyer Dome version, versus Inferno Sagittario, which I completely randomized all the seating, by the way. We got Vulcan Horusius against Gravity Destroyer. This is a Vulcan Horusius from the 2-pack. It's a recolor. I think it's really, really nice, actually. It's got a red performance tip for some reason. I have no idea why. We have Thunder Libra versus Earth Virgo, which, a disclaimer, this Earth Virgo tip is super worn out. So it's normally Earth Virgo, I think the tip is what is called ball spike or something like that. This is more, at this point, it's just a ball. When I was a kid, we used to launch these on concrete, so I don't recommend that. Let's see, what else? We got Lightning El Drago. This is also a recolor from a 2-pack. This was not mine originally. Lightning El Drago going to be facing off against Hasbro Phantom Orion. This is another compromise. Normally, Phantom Orion would be like Takara Tomy. Phantom Orion is like one of the best Beyblades, but this one Hasbro got super lazy with all the Metal Fury bays. This is known. We know this. So yeah, it's just what is it? Eternal Spike. That's what it is. Something like that. Matchup number, where are we at? Did I skip one? Did I skip one? Am I losing my mind? No. Yes? Yes. Don't worry, guys. I'm so locked in right now. Did we show that one? Dude, I'm losing it. Guys, this YouTube channel is not off to a great start. I don't even remember which matchup I showed. Yeah, I think we showed that one. We saw Forbidden Ionis, right? Dude, that was all the way at the beginning. Guys, I'm losing it. Okay, matchup number 7. Anyway, we got Cyclone Herculeo versus Hades Guild. This is the other one from the Destroyer Dome. And this one is the one that was in the 2-pack with, what are you called? Vulcan Horusius. Guys, I swear I'm not a LARPer, bro. I'm just, okay, what do we have? Last one. Dude, we made it. We got Burn Fire Blaze and Hasbro Fang Leon, which is mostly the same. It just doesn't have the 4D fusion wheel. But yeah, all these are Hasbro, unfortunately. Anyway, now that we got through all of that, Jesus, let me get everybody organized here. All right, it's time to get going. All right, El Drago Destructor versus Death Quetzalcoatl. I think this is absorb mode. I have no idea. Where it's like the rubber right here. I don't really know. We'll just do it like that for now. I don't feel like doing any mode changes or anything. So Gravity Destroyer is probably gonna stay the same as well. All right, the first ever battle done on this channel. Let it be known: Hasbro El Drago Destructor versus Hasbro Death Quetzalcoatl. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. 3, 2, 1, let it. All right, let's see. First battle underway. And the winner of the first ever battle on this channel is going to be El Drago Destructor. Which Hasbro Death Quetzalcoatl is actually not bad. Because the weight's pretty good. It's just, you know, it's a compromise compared to... It is the Death Wheel, the Hasbro Death Wheel compared to other Hasbro wheels anyways, is kind of heavy. I think anyway, I don't know. It's not like anybody's going to fact check me. Anyways, El Drago leads 1-0. Let's go with round 2. 3, 2, 1. Go. Ooh! Death Quetzalcoatl with the counterattack there, tying up the score. Time for the final battle of this first round matchup. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Didn't mean to move the box there. Hold up. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, final battle. Who's going to be moving on to round 2? El Drago's getting pretty aggressive there. Might have been some scraping for Death Quetzalcoatl. But it looks like might be running low on stamina here. Doesn't absorb as good as Meteo does. Meteo's much more rubber forward. But it looks like El Drago is still going to take the win, getting Death Quetzalcoatl off balance there. So we're going to have El Drago moving on to round 2. Let me go ahead and... Second battle. Alright. Forbidden Neonis versus Torch Ares. Get my Hasbro RIP launchers. I'm looking to get more launchers eventually. Don't worry. Hopefully we can switch to some string launchers here at some point. Would be the hope. Alright, Forbidden Neonis versus Torch Ares. Which, I mean, since we're here, is a pretty good time to talk. The way I like to do it is stamina types, then defense, then balance, then attack. The order I like to launch them in. I like to do the more aggressive bays last. And this is Torch Ares, which is, by the way, I like it, right? I like the design and everything. I think it looks pretty cool, but its super is really bad. It kind of sucks. First round, second matchup. Let's begin. 3, 2, 1, go. Hit it. All right. Now, Forbidden Neonis has that ball flat tip, so it can alternate between being calm and being aggressive. And then Torch Ares, on the other hand, is really bad. But luckily for Torch Ares, it manages to get Forbidden Neonis off balance, leading it to a 1-0 for Torch Ares, which is one more battle than I thought Torch Ares was going to win in this tournament. Battle 2, let's go. 3, 2, 1, let's rip. Go. Alright, let's see if Torch Ares can keep up that lucky streak. Torch Wheel is a pretty decent recoil, but it's not going to be enough here. Forbidden Neonis is going to tie it up 1 each. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let it go. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Final battle.
Let's see, who's going to take it? Looks like I didn't get the best launch on Forbidden Neonis, but maybe you can clutch up anyway. Bit of a tornado stall here.
But I'm lazy, so I'm probably not going to speed up the recording, so don't get your hopes up.
Bruh, come on. And this is exhilarating content right here. Anyway.
Alright, here we go. Let's see. Would the tornado stall pay off? It looks like it might. Looks like Torch Ares is pretty low on stamina. Yeah. Torch Ares is just too light. Forbidden Neonis is going to take that. Moving on to the second round. Time for battle number 3. We have Spiral Fox versus Inferno Sagittario. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Alright, Spiral Fox can be a little aggressive here. That Spiral Fusion is notably high recoil. Taking that first round 1-0 Spiral Fox. Alright, second battle, here we go. Inferno Sagittario, which most of these, I think they're called like the Legend series, which are basically just the hybridized remakes of the pre-hybrid bays. Most of them kind of suck. They really don't perform too well. Inferno Sagittario is, of course, the remake of pre-hybrid Sagittario. Torch Aries is the remake of Pre-Hybrid Aries. A lot of those fusion wheels are just really light. A lot of times they're actually lighter than their pre-hybrid versions. And Spiral Fox here, I can't tell, it looks like it's low on stamina, but Inferno Sagittario is really off balance. I mean, Spiral Fox isn't doing too great either, but I'm not sure who's going to win this one. It looks like it is going to be Spiral Fox taking it. 2-0 sweep for Spiral Fox. Now, we have Vulcan Herusius versus Gravity Destroyer. Yeah, I'm just going to do Gravity Destroyer on left spin here. 3, 2, 1, let it go. I'm too lazy to do mode changes right now. If you guys have a problem with that, I don't know. If the one person watching this video has a problem with that, maybe I'll switch it up for future videos. If I do like a 1v1 with Gravity Destroyer, I'll switch it up between battles. But for now, I feel like it's not really. I'm too lazy, you know. Very similar amount of stamina here, but Gravity Destroyer has just a little bit more. It's going to be 1-0 Gravity Destroyer. And since these are both defense types, we did Gravity Destroyer spun first in the first battle. We'll switch it up and do Herusius first here. Ooh! That recoil for Herusius proving to be pretty intense. Still left spin. Here we go. Final battle here. Who's going to be taking it and moving on to round 2? It's going to be Gravity Destroyer with a knockout on Vulcan Herusius. 2-1. These have actually been closer than I thought. I thought we were going to have a lot more sweeps than this, but it's actually been kind of interesting. All right, now we have Thunder Libra versus Earth Virgo. Now, ordinarily, these would both be, what is it? Is ball spike or ball sharp? I think that might be up to interpretation there. But of course, Virgo's is a good bit worn out. Thunder Libra's another one of those legend Beyblades. So in general, it's not great, but I feel like Thunder is like one of the better fusion wheels of those. But still, I think because the tip's not as worn out, I think Libra should have more stamina here. Going to take it there, 1-0. Neither of these are very high recoil fusion wheels, so I'm not expecting a knockout either of these on any of these battles here between this matchup. Since Virgo is functionally a defense type at this point, we'll go with Libra first. That worn out tip does make it a little bit more aggressive, but it's not going to be enough to do any meaningful damage. I expect Libra takes this 2-0 here. Which is unfortunate. I am a big Earth Virgo fan. Maybe I'll get another one. Maybe at some point down the line, which I don't know. It looks like Libra's pretty low on stam here as well. Ooh, Virgo actually took that one. Who'd have thunk it? We can spin Virgo first next round. Alright, final battle. Now it's a bit more aggressive this round. But I still think it's not going to be enough. Just that both of these fusion wheels are just way too low on the recoil. I don't think we're going to get any knockouts here. It does look like it's going to be Libra again. Which, I mean, Virgo is one of my favorite Beyblades, but so is Libra, to be honest with you. So I'm not too mad about that. Thunder Libra taking it, moving on to round 2. Next up, we have Lightning El Drago versus Phantom Orion. This should be an interesting battle. Honestly, I think Lightning El Drago should take this one. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Again, I got this Lightning El Drago second hand. and the tip was pretty worn out when I got it. Ooh. You can like hear getting Orion off balance there. But yeah, you can tell. I don't even know if this is the tip that came with it. It is whole flat, but it is super worn out. Anyway, that's gonna be 1-0 Lightning El Drago. Let's get this next battle going. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And ready. But yeah, I think Lightning El Drago is going to be too aggressive for Phantom Orion. Unless Phantom Orion can get a lucky knockout. Or can just manage to avoid enough contact. Which it looks like that might be the case here. Phantom Orion might tie this up. And it will be the case. 1-1. Which we've had a lot of these by now at this point. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Alright. Lightning, ooh, that's a lot of scraping there. Lightning's got Orion off balance early. And gonna take that one. Lightning El Drago moves on to round 2. So next up we have Cyclone Herculeo versus Hades Gill. That should be honestly, this should be a fun battle. Low key, I feel like okay. For those that don't know, Hades Gill kind of goes crazy. Like I might have to move this stadium after every battle because that's just how crazy Hades Gill can get. But Cyclone Herculeo ain't bad. He's gonna give it a good shot. All right, let's see it. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, yeah. Just relentless. Even you can get some late knockouts with Hades Gill. Which it looks like Herculeo's doing a pretty good job avoiding the contact here, so Herculeo might end up taking round 1. But I promise you, Hades Gill is usually pretty crazy. But Herculeo is going to take that one. 1-0. Time for battle number 2. We can go Hades Gill first. Alright, see, like, that's what I mean, bro. He can just hit like a truck. Hades Gill hits like an absolute truck. That's going to tie up the score there. 1-1. Time for battle number 3. Like, was that even a snipe launch? Like, I would have to check. We're going to count that one. Although, just for fun, because I feel like this is a pretty fun battle. I am going to do one more. Just for me. Yeah, Herculeo gonna take that one, but I'm telling you, you can get some crazy late knockouts with Hades Gill. Last but not least, we have Burn Fire Blaze versus Fang Leon. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let it go. This should be a pretty chill matchup. Although Fang Leon can get a little bit aggressive with, was it wave wide defense, the performance tip. You can get some knockouts every now and then, but probably not against Burn Fire Blaze. The burn wheel is pretty low on the recoil. And yeah, Burn Fire Blaze with that metal sharp tip is just gonna, 9 times out of 10 is gonna have more stamina. All right, 1-0. Burn Fire Blaze. Can Fang Leon go ahead and tie it up? See, like, that's what I mean. Sometimes Fang Leon can get a little bit aggressive, but it looks like it's going to be running out of stamina again. And it's like Burn Iron Fireblaze is going to take it 2-0. And that is all for round number 1. Alright, so this video has been going on long enough. If you've managed to stick around to the end, thank you so much for watching my first ever video. Next video, we're doing round 2. We're going to see who is going to be moving on to the semifinals. But thank you everybody for watching. Feel free to subscribe. I don't know. If you feel like it, you don't have to. Nobody's asking you. Well, I guess I am asking you to do that. But like, I don't know. Do you like it? Battle Beyblades. That's what I'm going to be doing. That's what this channel is getting. Battles, unboxings, all sorts of stuff. But yeah, peace.